What's going on, everyone? Seth Miranda here for Adorama TV with the new Fujifilm 33mm F1.4. So this is basically feels like your nifty 50 if you want, because when you convert it over to full frame size, if you want to, it's 49.5 millimeters. So it's kind of like a nifty 50, which is usually 50 millimeters with like a nice wide aperture, 1.4, right? But this is more of like a premium feeling nifty 50. I'm gonna say like 40 times and drive myself crazy. But usually with those, they're lower cost and they're not made as well. You hear the motor when it's autofocusing. It has a plastic mount, but this doesn't have any of that. It really felt like a solid lens, including the focus breathing, which since it's a prime and you want to be able to use it for more things than just stills, things like video, if you don't see a lot of focus breathing, it's great for everything when it comes to that kind of shooting. So the edges aren't really freaking out as you focus. So you could even use this for something like streaming, following you while you're talking, doing a talking head, or filming people. But let's get into what else is going on with this lens. So it's an R for the aperture ring. It is WR for weather resistant and LN for linear motor. It focuses pretty fast. From what I experienced here today, shooting with my model Gabrielle, we were in this space and I tried like a few quick setups. We didn't really go too crazy with it. We had this crazy wall that had, we didn't go too crazy with it. We had a crazy wall. How's that? We had a crazy wall here with some LEDs in it. Not the best quality of light coming out of it, kind of greenish yellow, but it was a lot of fun to put behind her. And when I threw in a strobe, it had a very commercial look, almost editorial looking, like it was a blown out commercial white background with a nice frame to it. Did that with a Profoto B10 in front of her with an XL, I'm gonna say it's a 4-foot umbrella with a 1.5 stop diffuser on it. Quickly took that apart and just shot with the actual LED lights themselves and bounced them back in. Just really quick, fun stuff. And then we went towards the window and got some natural light things. We went towards the window and got some natural light shots with some reflecting coming back with a V-flat and a Lastolite halo reflector, just to give some fill into her face and those amazing eyes that she's got right there. Clicked into black and white because I just wanted to see how this performs in black and white. But every shot you're seeing, everything I've shot here, I didn't stray away from going 1.4. So very shallow depth of field. So you're looking at what that bokeh looks like if that's what you're after. And you're also looking at the color tones in this, well, not the black and white shots, but the color shots, you're looking at the color space you're getting from that glass, because that matters just as much as the sensor. And with Fujifilm, you get some of the best colors for skin tones, in my opinion. It was a really fun lens to use. It is really like a 50 millimeter, meaning that you don't have the characteristics of the lens taking over the shot. You're not looking at like an ultra wide lens. You're not looking at a compressed space with a telephoto. You're looking at something that's basically feeling like the focal length, if you will, quote unquote, of your natural eye, except going from 180 degree field of view down to about 46, 47 degrees field of view. So you do have a bit of a tight viewpoint as far as that goes, but as far as the look of it, very natural feeling, very easy. And what was really easy about it for me was the minimum focusing distance. The specs are saying a little over 11 inches from the sensor. So I was getting really close to Gabrielle's face pretty easily, getting closer to those eyes. I'm not really a big fan of the shots, but you're probably looking at them right now as I say this, and you can see that it's just the capability of the lens is there, and you're not held back by, oh, it won't focus anymore because I'm too close. And that's a lot of fun, especially when you're doing something like street shooting where you can go around with a 50 millimeter, have a natural look to everything. And if you see some details, you don't have to worry about, can I get close? You totally can get close. All right, well, that's gonna do it for me. If you have any questions for me about using the 33mm f1.4, I will do my best to answer them with my experience here today. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like, share this video around, hit subscribe, plus the bell to get notified when more videos like this come out. And I'll see you next time. Later. Hey, look at me, Fernando. I'm an influencer.